Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer, playing in the Empire campaign. Now today's episode has been delayed. There was an update recently that added in Wood Elves. And the Wood Elves, those pesky Wood Elves, have caused me to have to restart my game, restart my save. So I'm back on turn 2. But there is something different that happened in the first turn that I'd like to point out before we get going. Previously, the Helmgart, Elhart, maybe, that's how you pronounce it, and Grumberg were all in the hands of the Sectionists, the Empire rebels, and Altdorf was the only place that I had. And then we went to Bloodspear Pines and dealt with that in the second episode, the last episode. But this time, it started off with me in control of all of the relevant towns in the Reichland, and ended up with a few losses in the first turn. The Sectionists have come along and taken those two in the very first turn, instead of me having an opportunity to build up and then go to them. But previously we were just in one province, and now we've got two. So that's slightly better, I suppose, in a way. But there's lots of other things going on the map in this version. And I'm expecting to see some Wood Elves kicking around somewhere at some point in this campaign. There's a few other things that have been unlocked and sorted out that we'll need to deal with as well. So I've got to quickly fast forward and go through a few of the things that we did previously, and then go and take on the Battle of Bloodpine Woods again and see where we are ready for today's episode. Well, that was a very interesting different start. We ended up losing all of the places, near enough. This one over here, they just sacked it a few times instead of taking it. But that's given me a negative public order because of the instability it's caused in the area. The little sectionist gits over here. But another thing is that these guys, Wizenland, have now sort of appeared as something useful to me. They are already got a trade agreement, they've already got a non-aggression pact, they've already got military access available, but on top of that, they could already join the Confederation. And this is one of the special characters. This is like a secondary hero you could play. So I'm going to go straight in with Plump for Join the Confederation. It will affect my overall diplomacy by making it a negative for a few turns, but it's a good start. It's a good place to begin, I think. They've accepted the offer. Yes, they've joined the Empire. Alright, and it's going to make it more difficult to do other things within the Empire, but now we've got another army ready. And we've got another city ready. Or another province ready, even. And we just need to take hold of other bits and pieces around this area, such as Wisenberg, which is currently being smashed by orcs, and join forces with them. But we also need to get rid of these separatists first. So I think today is going to be dealing with the separatists deal. So I'm going to take the new guy over here into Grunberg. This guy that was defending Grunberg, I'm going to drop him off into this place. Oh, anyway, I'll drop him off in there and he can look after Altdorf while the Emperor Karl Franz goes running off on a mission. And we will destroy these separatist scum. He's got a skill point. Wonder what he can have, what sort of things he can have. We've got one skill point. He's got Root Marcher at the minute. He's a spellcaster, I believe. What's this? Searing Doom. Causes magical damage, large strike area, strong versus a unit, weak versus a single combatant. It's a bombardment. A bombardment. Oh, we'll have some bombardments. Oh, yes. And we've got some damaged buildings there that need repairing. Let us repair the village of Grunberg. What about the pastures? Let's get rid of that for now. We'll just destroy it. Save us a little bit of cash. We don't have a lot of income right now, so it would be good to not have to worry about that sort of thing. And I think that was it, wasn't it? That was it. End of turn. Let's see. As you can see at the top of the screen in just a second, just how many factions there are, including Wood Elves, since the new Wood Elf update. There's so many. So many. Stirland would like to have a trade agreement. Yes, of course. That's fine. Go for it. I would love to have a trade agreement with you.
Implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced.
Remember, my non-aggressive pact was as high an alliance as I was going to go with allying. Other than like taking them over completely, joining the Confederation like I've just done with the other part, the Withenland. Just the basics was what I was planning on doing. Oh, he's going for an attack. He's going to win. I'm going to auto-resolve it because I know he's going to win. And he's killed that hero. Okay. Well, he didn't really have a choice, did he? Dwarves and barons get some diplomacy sorted. He got killed in battle, but now we're going to smash you. We're going to smash you up. Oh, he runs away.
Step to it.
And again,
I will fight.
Can't run away a second time, and I will auto-resolve his annihilation. Yes. What goes around comes around. Kill them all. And I will pardon the captives or execute the captives. I'm going to execute the captives. Gain all the things such as armor and stuff for him. And he is now destroyed. Okay, that place... we're on a -17 overall here. -17, why? -8 because of the events, and -8 because of the province instability and taxes. So I should probably spend a few turns just kind of sitting on base, as it were, getting the rebellion side of things down before we go for the attacks on the other guys. See, now that's gone down because of military presence 5. So all of that military that he's got count towards 5 to help sort the population out. And that is going to be as far as we can go here. We're going to have to retake these areas a bit later on, but for right now, all he's got is to sit back. Let us deal with the immediate threats inside our territory, then we'll take care of these external threats together, I think. That is how it shall play. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because we've got some bits and pieces to do. We'll get the war horse up there, yes. Yeah, he is now a legendary lord and all that. We also managed to pick up a new wizard, Albert Lyskin, who is quite cool looking. He's a light wizard. I don't know how that's going to work in battle just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to fast forward, and I'll be right back. Well, oh my days. They didn't take too long, did they? Looks like the new ally, Gelt, has brought a new enemy from the School Takers with his horde of savage orcs and Araboys and orc boar boys, a giant and some trolls against us. It says it's an even battle. I'm not sure how it's an even battle. Maybe because we've got this Hellblaster volley gun, which is pretty good, and we've got some magic and stuff. So this is going to be an interesting battle to face off against. I've never faced off against a giant before. Well, with this battle, we do have a higher ground advantage, and they are attacking us. But they are coming in a horde, in vast numbers of a horde. And we can only really set up just on this edge of the hill over here. So we've got to figure out where our tactics are going to be today. I would like to start with the Hellblaster volley gun and see just how good this thing is. Now, it's got a long range on that, hasn't it? It's a decent range. As soon as they start coming into this area, we've got them. I think I need to be a little bit further over, maybe in cover of the trees slightly. Just so we've still got a good range on them as they're coming towards us through that range there. That firing range there. And then we can have the crossbowmen sort of sitting here next to them, having another good range on them as well. So they're two good targets there. And then we'll also get the handgunners and bring the handgunners into the other side of them, I should think. Let's get them a little bit further across, like so. So between them three, we should be good. Let's make him group 1. Let's make the gunners and the Hell Volley gun group 2, and everybody else can be group 3 for right now. So it looks like they are ready for action. It seems like they're all ready for action. Might be better to swap the crossbows and the handgunners over sides. Let's have those over this side instead, and have the crossbows over this side instead. And arrange them slightly differently. Let's have them so that they're facing this way a little bit more, and the handgunners facing this way. Wrong way around. This way a little bit more. There we go. Let's see how that looks. So we've got a good range of fire in there, there, and there as they're coming towards our main troops. We've got them. And these three companies, they can stand over here and be ready to come round the hill and start picking off anything that comes at us from the side. We then need to have some spearmen ready to protect the full-on force of the charge. Let's have some other spearmen of that group there. Keep those all together nicely. And you there. And you there. Yep. And then there was another spear group there. Okay. So spearmen and spearmen with shields. Spearmen with shields, I want you to be down in the dip a little bit here. In fact, I want you spread right out over here, so we can shield the charge against the artillery, and hopefully the artillery can still fire over their heads because they're in the dip. Let's hope. We've got the shield wall here, and then we'll have the soldiers and you grouped together, and you can be up here ready to engage the enemy as it turns up. This group of outlanders can just be at the back there, gives them a bit of cover fire from the rear, and the boss himself can be over here ready to rain down some horrid firepower on himself, on the area himself. And he needs to be across a little bit more just to make sure that all of those troops are involved. Good, good. You need to be a little bit wider at the front there, and you need to be a little bit wider at the front there. Okay, and these handgunners can then flank them slightly. Let's hope. If not, they're going to be dead very soon. Alright, we're going to see how that tactic works. I think it looks okay. There's a lot of orcs to slay, though. Could be a very difficult battle. Right, starting. What have you got? You've got this Searing Doom. Searing Doom will be out of range until they come into here. Okay, and which way round are they going? They're coming round this side? Okay, so we've got this sort of range on Searing Doom. We've got a decent range on this as well, but we potentially have problems that they're going to flank up on us. Are they coming for me or not? Yeah, they're coming for me straight up the hill. And they got the giant on this side. So we kind of want to focus fire on the giant, I feel. Oh, this one. Can you attack this group over here? Can you target there? Are you going to get them? Oh, they're moving around from it. Dang it. Okay. Didn't quite work. Did it make them run away a bit? I think it made them run away a bit. We've got the Hellfire volley gun. You can do it again in 4 seconds. Turn that round to get the big boys sorted. Spearmen, take on the orc boys, quick. You guys spread out in front here instead. I need you to move across. Did that work? Yes, it stopped them just in time. Good, good. Let's see now. Take on those big boys again. Blow them up. Blow them big boys up. It doesn't do that much damage. It does a fair amount of damage, but it doesn't do that much damage. And yeah, we've got lots and lots of guys coming this way now. Okay. Let's start attacking the savage orcs. They're running in their droves. Oh, I'm in. Okay, everybody concentrate fire on the giant, please. Everybody concentrate your fire on the giant, please. And you can bring down some raining hell on this group here. Bring it on. Blow them up. Oh, look at that for damage. Not great, but still. Better than nothing. Group 2, they are currently not firing at anything. Fire at the Savage Orcs, quick. Oh man, they're routing us. The giant is routing us completely. Giant's just annihilating. Oh man, we're just falling by the numbers now. Yeah, the giant, as soon as the giant hit. Those giants, man, causing fear all over the place. I should have focused all my fire on him a lot sooner, I guess. Oh, and it doesn't look like we even escaped from that. Gelt even got destroyed. They captured and killed everybody. And then they raided the place instead of taking it over. That's troubling. That is troubling. That orc threat over there has become a real big pain in my butt already. And we've only just started
Is it time? On
catching
march.
up. We're on turn 7. We got to turn 9 by episode 2 last time. And it was a nice simple start. And now, look at this. We've got some chaos over there started up as well. This is war. Man, this is total war. This is terrible, terrible total war. So we ended up gaining a second territory, Wizland, with two places in it. But the secondary army that we got cost us a fortune, left us with no income, and then died on the first encounter. Great. Awesome. Great. And it's cost us a little bit to keep rebuilding stuff as well. We got minus 15 because of the province instability and events still. Minus 15. We're getting minus 17 off the instability and events. Everything else would be okay otherwise. And we're only really keeping it up because we've got 9 military presence in there at the minute. So there's not a lot I can do apart from build up some military presence elsewhere as well. If I build up my military presence here enough that I can control public order and then send Carl Franz off to one of these places to try and destroy them, the sooner the better. I mean, this is it's not working well for them, is it? But we can soon take them out. And if this chaos starts coming our way, we're going to struggle there as well. Okay, let's see what I can do. A little fast forward. We've been given a mission to go and raid Elhart. And Elhart is my province in my place. Well, I don't own it right now, but I plan to own it very soon. And it's given me a mission to raid over there, which is a bit odd.
Summon the elector
But
counts.
who are we to argue, I suppose? We can break camp.
As is my
I was
right
breaking
by
camp
Sigmar's
anyway.
crown.
Let's break camp, and can we get over to it? Is it over here? Is this the section that we're in?
A weak order.
We're going to go running
My
around here.
orders are to move.
We have to go in a boat. Oh man, I haven't seen a boat before. Oh yeah, we get in a boat. We get to go in a boat around the place as well. I did not know that we could do that.
Moving off.
What? Is it going to go loop the loop in? What are we talking about here? Is it going to find a landing point somewhere to go round? Wow, okay. I think I want to cancel that move.
No. No, sir.
Stop it.
I don't agree
Stop
with
it.
that.
Cancel that move and let's go on. Right, the new character that I picked up is the Light Wizard, and he gets things such as a magic missile attack. Causes magic damage, good from a high angle, good against large combatants, strong versus a single combatant, poor penetration. Would have been good against the giant, I suppose. Now we know there's one running around, it might help. Yeah, I'm going to go with his spells because he's going to be joining Carl Franz in battle all the time. Turn 10, and we're kind of back up to where we were before. Faction destroyed. Midland is obliterated. It seems to be that the chaos have just destroyed every part of that bit of the mainland, and basically wiped out an entire faction all by themselves. Part of the empire has fallen, and I don't know how that leaves me politically right now. I think, look, ruins up there, ruins here, and ruins down here, all fit for the taking. So I can expand my empire up here towards Nordland. I don't think I want to, though. I'd have to take on the Beastmen, and I'm already taking care of the Orcs over here and the Empire Successionists over here. Well, at least I'm trying to take care of. I'm not actually taking care of anything at the minute. But it'd be nice if I could. I did do a little bit of diplomacy and just put non-aggressive pacts with the local neighbours. So we've got that at least. And I've been given a task to kill this guy in here. This Hans Zittler, who has an awful lot of troops compared to what I've currently got. Not a lot. And I think I can do something about it in a bit. But first of all, I've got to do some raiding. Raiding is that stance, and I can't do it this turn. Okay, I can set up in ambush this turn though, in case I don't want to be spotted. And I believe that's a defensive force?
Absolutely not.
I can see a little bit better now. I've moved a little bit closer. Okay, we might be able to do something about that. And these guys really need to be on defense against when these beastmen come out at us. We're currently on a +4. A +4. We got all the way down to -80 on the public order, and now we're on a change of +4. So I can't move them from the province because the 10 military presence is making stability in the province for me. I'm going to gain another 1 every turn when the province instability goes down 1 each turn. So in 6 turns, I'll be on +10. And then that should clear up the public order difficulties quickly. But that means that the entire full army is just sitting there. And Karl Franz over here is looking a little bit lost for himself. Lost for nothing much going on over there. I could make another hero, I suppose. But it will take more income that I've got. Nuln is having a problem over there, and this one needs rebuilding, and I need lots of money to rebuild all these provinces and all of these provinces up here. I'm going to need to rebuild those somewhere. Hopefully these chaos will head on over to Marienburg and start destroying those, so I can swoop in and take that over next as well. It's good. It's definitely an interesting and hot start. I'm right in the hot seat straight away. There's not really a lot I can do to settle this situation down without just sitting back and waiting.
Speak. I will hear you now.
The beastmen are coming after me now.
My mood is dark.
Beastmen want a peace treaty. Well, I guess they're currently at war with me and Wood Elves. So does that mean they're going to go up at war against the Wood Elves? If I make peace with them now, is that going to affect me later? I'll make peace with them, because I'm at war with enough people. I'm at war with the Warriors of Chaos, the Cool Smashers, the Empire Successionists, the Skull Takers, Skull Smashers. I'm at war with all of those. Did they just disappear? I just made peace with them and they ran off. Where did they go? Where did they go? Uh-oh, we're coming to be attacked. I will retreat that battle, surprisingly. And I can't retreat that battle. And I can't win it either, so I'm going to have to auto-resolve and die. Hopefully I'll run away, though. Did I run away? No. Oh. Forces failed to do stuff. He got a follower, he did this, he did that. And I think then we died. Marienburgers have got these guys to worry about now. There you go, sort that out. And that town's now open for the taking. Oh dear. We lose Karl Franz at the start of the new save, as it were. And I've got a few other bits and pieces that I need to sort out, like getting this public order sorted out. So I'm going to build a tap room wherever I can. Reichland. And I'm going to build a tap room there as well, if I can. Yes. Okay, get public order sorted out in those places. And then, can I Can I also make a guardhouse? Yes, I can. That could help fight off the orcs for a little while. Have some kind of garrison there. This one's got walls. That one could have a guardhouse garrison. And keep spending all my money. And these ones are useful for recruiting. So there's not a lot more I'm going to do about that just yet. Okay, well, that's all my money spent. And my boss has been defeated. I do have the ability to summon back up this legendary lord, Gelt. And he'll be back soon in 4 turns. So we'll be getting Colfranz back after a little while. Hopefully, soon enough. He's not going to cost me anything to recruit either. Let's recruit him now. Okay, we now have a new leader for the Empire. The alternate legendary Lord Gelt.
No.
And he says, no, I am not your pawn. Well, he is a transmuter spellcaster thing, and we will test him out again in the next episode, no doubt, as I'll grab some of these troops from here and head on out to slaughter things once our public order is all in order. In order. Yes, you heard me. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Warhammer Total War and the Empire campaign. Restarted because of those pesky elves.
Even now, we make haste to the Emperor's ancestral capital. For the demented Rachnic Spiderclaw leads an attack on Altdorf's walls. My charge is Karl Franz, the true wielder of Gal Maraz. But as he fights to secure his status as Emperor, will his reign strengthen the nation? If Grudgebearer desires to return the Karaz Angkor to its former glory, then he must rid his lands of vile greenskins. Those gathering within the shadows of Everpeak are a good start.